Well, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, folks. What's going on? This is D Ford coming at you this Saturday morning here in the U.S., out here in Central Time by way of America, out in Texas. Guys, definitely want to welcome each and every one of you from the community that is joining us. Definitely welcome to all new friends and community members and partners that have come inside of the community within the last, say, week to the last 2 weeks, I would say. Maybe it's your first time, second time, or third time, maybe seeing me go live. This is what it's about for us in terms of why we're coming live and why we're being active in this community. And that is because, just what this sign says, guys, 1000% trust, okay? We believe economic systems should serve everyone, okay? And, not gonna really give too much of a rags to riches story because this is not really about a presentation. This is really, just for confidence, for magnitude, for, understanding, what home-based business or this industry of making money from home, work from home has brought in terms of this trust factor, being compromised. And a lot of it goes into the pot. There's a lot of variables that go into the pot when it comes to that compromise or that compromising of trust. Maybe for some it could be, hey, things were hyped up. It seems like, it only caters to certain individuals. Some people may have had the initial intent to, how can I put it? Rest on the value of trust. People being in, situations to where, they were, needing money. I mean, guys, many different things. It's not to say that everyone was in any particular situation, right? But nonetheless, I've been duped. I've been hoodwinked. I've been led astray in many cases. And I've also seen in more cases, more so than the pyramid schemes or the Ponzi schemes, quote unquote, what you want to call it. It was more or less of the dynamics of the business just didn't cater to everyone, the masses, in order to be able to be successful. Okay, and so it's not so much as people being led on. It's not so much just people being led astray or they didn't have the ability to be successful in essence. But for most people, having a total dynamic life and mind shift change, honestly, was not going to really be feasible, for many people. And whatever reason that is, I'm not here to get into that. But I will tell you this, what simply separates, okay, Co-op Crowd from any other platform is on the mere fact that we are not a production type of operation. We are not, what I mean when I say production, our result is not relied upon necessarily production, like, moving a product and putting that product in front of enough people to where I can get the sales and the production, things are, built and done and results are received on production. That's not Co-op Crowd. And I'm happy about that. Because why? Some are bigger producers than others. Because they may have or have acquired the necessary skills or the necessary trainings, the necessary leadership and all that they have acquired or either gained. Well, I guess that'd be, acquired through gaining or had naturally by, gift and talent that blessed by God or whatever the case may be. Okay. Or just have developed themselves into that skill set. But then there again, it's not that you're only looking for those type of people, because everybody gets brought in, and many people that do get brought in don't possess all these different traits and skill sets and things of that nature. So it's like they'll go from one company to another company to another company to another company and do other things in different industries in terms of working from home, whether it be affiliate marketing, whether it be you trying to sell or you trying to promote, make money from your credit, or if you're, selling some type of coaching course, you're trying to sell some trade, right? Still, it all relies on production. And I say that because some will some will buy it, right? And others will buy it, but it's not that everybody's going to have the same result. Does that make sense? Meaning that I can spend $1,000 on this coaching program or on this training program that someone's promoting. Another person could spend $1,000 too, get that same coaching program, get all the same steps, get all the same videos, get all the same courses in that program, okay? And we'll have two different results. And some may have results, some may not have results. But of course, what the industry or what that program is going to do, it's going to take testimony, because, leaders or owners know that the way to get your product sold in production is you got to create stories, because stories sell. You have a story that we create, right? So that we can sell that story and get production done. Because the more people we can get this relating to, the more people we can get seeing the success of this, the more of the production that we can, raise and get to. But there again, more people down the line could still buy the $1,000 course or the $1,000 program that's being offered, or get involved with, the network marketing business. But there it is. Some will have success, some may not. The potential is always there. The potential is always there. And so that's what's always being sold. And so after so many investments, now we can't deny that there is, some onus on the individual. I get all that. But this is where I come back and say the statement here down below is so relevant, and what I'm to my overall point is that we believe economic systems should serve everyone, not just one or a few. And that leads us to this statement here, guys: trust. Trust is hard to build, but it's so very easy to lose. And so when you think about all that's out there that people have done, that they've been a part of, that they spent their hard-earned money to be a part of, is there something out there that it doesn't require a whole lot from me, but when I do what they said to do, the trust of the result met my expectation. And guys, that's what leads me to, get into what I'm going to talk about today. So let me stop my screen share. Actually, let me go here and share my whole screen. All right. Minimize you here real quick. All right, you don't want to leave me. You don't want to leave me? I need you to leave me. Bye-bye. All right, I hope you guys can still see my screen. Make sure you guys can still see I'm sure you guys can still, let me see. Let me stop my screen share. Let me share it again. I don't want to be talking and y'all can't see my screen. I'll be upset. So I'm going to get to this here in a second. But I want to go to hear from, where's Facebook at? There you are. I want y'all to hear this, guys. I love replaying this video because this is of our owner, our CEO, really aligning in what I'm about, in what I'm sharing right now, and letting you guys know that we have the system, we have the economic system, we have the platform that people is able to trust. And when you are able to trust that system, then you can walk out there with boldness and confidence that those that you shared with, they can also trust in that system as much as they trust in you and who you are. So everything is about that one key factor.
For yourself, when you do work for another company, when you get a job,
We started over.
And when you do work for yourself, when you do work for another company, when you get a job, the most important part is, are you going to get paid? And to that end, I've made the system so that it alleviates almost every single doubt, every single question that you may have as to the veracity of the system, whether or not it works. One, we have been using Co-op Wallet now for over a year. We have sent out over $15 million just using the wallet without a problem. Two, you receive your donations immediately because they are peer-to-peer. Three, and this is the key, is that when you receive your money, when do most people want it? And if you're like most, it's immediately. You have immediate access to every penny that's in your wallet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can withdraw it. So when you use our system and you do the steps that it takes for you to achieve results using our system, and you take out you can see that, and you can and do take out your money, that should eliminate all doubts, because there are so many things that we have heard, seen, and done in the past where they say, put in $1,000, put in $5,000, and we are going to give you 1%, 2%, 3%, 5% a day. The greatest investors on the planet cannot give that to you. So why would you trust somebody that you don't even know? And when you put that money in there and you go to withdraw it because now you need to pay your rent, you are told that you cannot take it out for 180 days. And surprisingly, on day 179, that company goes out of business. We do not have that problem. You receive $100 today, you can take it out today. You receive $1,000 today, you can take it out today. You receive $100,000 today, you can take it out today. You receive $1 million today, you can take it out today. So there's lots of things that will allow you to trust in the system. And when you can trust in the system, you can trust in your desire to want to make things happen. And when you can trust in your desire to want to make things happen, you can trust in your willingness to want to share it with others.
Man, folks, that right there is, I can't tell you how powerful that is. I can't even tell you how powerful that is. I mean, maybe I could, make my, do my best to attempt it, but that should put in a vote of confidence for anybody that's making a decision to be a part of Co-op Crowd, and not just for themselves, for those that they are connected to, okay? Because it is incredible just from looking at this in comparison to other things, whatever it may be. I mean, whatever, okay? I tell people, outside of a program that gives you the accurate lottery winning numbers, of course, then that would be an illegal program, right? But outside of anything illegal, I just haven't put my eyes on something that really addresses the major thing for this entire planet, humanity. And that is this thing called money, this thing called cash flow, that is able to get to the hands of everyone and not it just be a gap between the haves and the have-nots. Okay? Because, so, forget about, but basically what I'm talking about the wealth gap. I'm talking about the poverty gap. And I'm talking about, the economic system or the compensation of a particular company or a particular program, okay? That everyone, the masses always say, can do. And when I say do, you can trust that when you do, you're going to yield the results every single time, without fail. And so that's what gets me pumped up and excited and sharing. It is not the money per se. Because I know me, I can go to anything and make the money. Many of you can go to anything and make the money, but it's reestablishing our trust in whatever the economic system is. And that's why I feel, honestly, network marketing has failed. It has failed in being able to establish that. It's not that these companies operate with integrity, but deep down to the core, everybody doesn't really have that opportunity to win. I can prove it. I can highlight it because I want people to I want those in the community to understand that you can put your energies here, you can trust that those that you share this with, they are going to experience the result, and whatever that result is for them. And watch this, it's not predicated on production, because those are production-based operations. But the result is connected to a decision. Because the moment the decision is made, the result is going to happen for everybody. Now, am I saying the result of what you ultimately want? Yeah. If you don't quit and you have the 2 simple steps strategically duplicated, absolutely. But understand that strategic duplication, though it does involve others, because we're talking about leverage, the efforts of others, right? Or should I say, I should even say the efforts of others, the decision of others, and them knowing that it's just a decision and it's not based on your production or your effort, so to speak. There's no effort in making a decision. It's just yes or it's no. It's really boiling down to that. No one's going to be placing, or no one's going to be sending you stuff or digital stuff through your email that you're going to be needing to, know all the nuances of, know the highlights and benefits to really put forth in front of people, in order to make the sale, so to speak, because there's nothing here to sell. You are just going to put in 3 names and assign a token to each of the 3, because basically when you're putting in the 3 names, you're creating the digital bank for that individual. That the digital bank co-op crowd, the co-op wallet, is going to be the face, but behind that face or behind that digital bank is individuals that cash flow through that ongoing decision taking place that's yielding everyone that immediate, absolute certain result. Every single time, all the time, without fail. That allows you to trust it. It allows us to trust it, family. It allows us to trust it. There is no time when a person opens up the 3 accounts and assigns a token to each of the accounts that the result does not end up in your possession. There is no time that when you open up the 3 accounts and you assign each one of them the token, there is at no time the immediate result does not come in anyone's possession. And there is no time that as that entire transaction there happens from this moment forward, once you make the decision, there is no time that decision by others from this day forward, when it's made, does not come and everyone prior doesn't also receive the result of that strategic duplication moving forward. There is no time. There is no time that decision being made moving forward does not immediately yield the result of the persons that did it immediately, and immediately, simultaneously, everyone prior also experienced a result immediately. A system, an economic system that caters to everyone, not just a few. Maybe different amounts depending on, depending on what level the transaction took place on, but nonetheless, everyone is at certain levels at different times. It doesn't, it's not escaped from anyone. So I'm technically saying, as I like to say, the results for all of us are unavoidable. Certain to happen, it's inevitable, as I'm translating Google. So whereas, well, I think it'd be better if I showed up on the board. Okay, let me show it up on the board. All right. You guys are seeing me because I'm not sharing my screen. Loving this here. Okay. You know what? I didn't need to see this because this is going to help you understand what I'm talking about. Let me share my screen here. I love going to this website here. Y'all see that photo there? See that photo? I drew up the word decision. Okay. Because unlike Co-op Crowd, when you get involved in any other platform, this is what the result for the many out there that their result is connected to. Meaning that when you make the decision, the result could be no. The result could be maybe. The result could be don't know. But with Co-op Crowd, when the decision is made to do the 2 steps, the answer is always yes. Y'all hear me? The answer is always yes. That's what I'm saying. Let me go here. I know you've been searching for someone. Now, guys, this website, okay, I know about this website. This is what I like to call the Oscars of the home base, the business for home space. And that encompasses, for the most part, many network marketing or MLM companies. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down because on this website, okay, it highlights gives a lot of recognition to people that hit different ranks, different pin levels, but it also gives us what they call the top income earners list. Okay. Now, I'm not casting any aspersions on anybody. This is not my purpose of this. This is just to make and demonstrate what I'm saying in terms of trust. Okay. So I want you to see here, you see how these estimated monthly amounts are. See, this person here has over $1 million that they're generating per month. It is a production-based operation. This person or this partnership here, $850,000 per month. Another production-based company. Here you have this person, $800,000, a production-based company. Okay, $700,000, a production-based company. 652,000. This is per month, guys. Now do know, let me state it. They have, in order for this production to be made or obtained, you would have to have helped other people make somewhere like 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month, 200,000 a month, and 10,000 a month, 2,000 a month. You've had to help, but it varies throughout. And then there's some people that's got involved and received absolutely zero. Let me say that again. There's a lot of people that have performed and made the decision. And going back to that previous slide, the result was connected to maybe, don't know, another way of saying that, perhaps, okay? Onward and onward. Possibility, possibility not. So when I come here, okay. You see what's behind here? Make sure my window's not up. Okay. Let's go here. There we go. All right. So many of you guys know that this is our is what we call our cash flow GPS, where we are employing money now. Okay. Now, I want you guys to see this number here. You see this guy? You see this number here? 5,380. Y'all see that? Y'all seen that, right? 5,380. Okay. 5,380. So my question is, will 5,380 fit into $1 million a month? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay. Meaning that she has at least crossed over $5,300, getting on her way to $1 million. Right? Yes. But hear me when I say this. Okay. She has been able to receive that result without necessarily others being able to get even to 10% of that result. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? She was able to get to that result, or he was able to get to those results without other people getting to that result. Because there again, it was based on the pyramidal structure that caters to production and all the variables that come with it. And as I said in the opening statement, well, what's going to happen when you have many people that don't reach or don't meet that criteria? Then what happens? Trust is then compromised. And once trust is compromised, trust me, people will give another company the opportunity. We'll give another company the opportunity. We'll give another company. Because people, want to receive different streams of income. Because they know, they can't just rely on one income from the job anymore, because inflation is going to continue to rise. There are going to be things that people want to do in life. And so they're going to have friends that come to them and say, hey, this one here is different from the last one. But then when you look at the dynamics, does the result depend upon a certain level of effort and production? And if it does, it'll cater to some, but not most. And that's where the compromise of trust comes into play. Folks, like I said, I've been involved, I've been around close to 20 years. I know it. So I'm gonna go to the board. I'm going to the board because now again, I'm never casting any aspersions on any sort of company. Okay, that's never my angle. That's never what I'm, that's never my objective, to be about a certain company. Okay, but I'm about people not winning, and people are not winning is because by being in so many companies, and you only get that one opportunity to really establish trust. Okay, when people have brought their other friends or told their other friends about said program and they didn't yield the results, and those that they referred, it was a chance on them yielding the result or not, then that's when the compromise of trust all around. Because one of the things that I know we want people to do is that, or what we always suggest to them is that, well, hey, if you're not winning with the circle that you're with, you either change circles. Yeah, that's easier said than done. Keeping it 100%. That's easier said than done. So my thing was, why keep beating a dead horse? Many people are not going to change their circles. They love their family and friends. There's so much emotional attachment. And I've always been taught by millionaires, he who caters to the masses will dine with the classes. Let me say that again. He who caters with the masses will dine with the classes. So in those production-based companies, a lot of them are catering to the masses of people that are about health and wellness, that are about losing weight, that are about being fit, okay? And there are many people that are about being fit and, and all of that. Okay? So yeah, they're gonna do results as long as they put out that production. So that's the variable. How much production can you do? How many no's, or how many situations where when the people that you put this in front of, how long can you be in with your family and friends that you brought into it, not yield the results? Or their result be based on chance? Or their result being based on a level of effort that they have to contribute? See, that is the compromising of the trust. Because then it's then frowned upon you, though it's not said, that it's the elephant in the room. Man, I've been in the last 3-4 companies with you, and it just didn't work out, boy. It just didn't work out, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It just didn't pan out. Now, I go back to this again. There is some onus on us. Let me tell you the biggest onus on us. The biggest onus on us when we get involved, hear me, because you are also compromising the trust of what the operation could do for you. Let me say it again. You are compromising the trust on that gap between the decisions that you make and what that platform is looking to do for you. And let me let you know the decision that you make. You assume and you prejudge for the most part. Before I gotta tell you like it is, I gotta give you the truth. You automatically assume who you believe will do it and who you believe won't. And that is not your job. But there again, this is what I love about this platform. This is what I love about this platform. And this is what I love about our system, our community, specifically speaking. Because I tell people, we're setting a new culture. We really are. Because this is why this Facebook group was created. For that reason alone. It's because it is, for me, I believe, the best opportunity, the best situation that caters to this thing that is about people. And I'm sorry, I'm not pointing at anyone, I'm not calling anybody out, but I already know it's a large percentage of people that want to do, they want to do the least, what's the word? The least resistant thing. There it is. They want to do the least resistant thing to yield a result. Yeah. This is why the lotto is so big. I was in a grocery store and I was getting a money order. And I asked the lady across, because, this is the money counter. This is where, the people pay their bills, people get cashier's checks, get money orders, make, money transactions. It's, it's the money desk. It's like set aside. So I was in that line. So when I got to the front of the line, I was like, what is the biggest thing sold over here? Oh, that's easy. It's the lotto tickets. It's the scratch offs, right? And so when you think about it, why is that? Because that's a least resistant thing for me to make extra money or for me to possibly come into. And so I'm hoping that God is looking on favor on me, that I know this, the Powerball is, $100-something million, and I can scratch these numbers off because I'm tired of working. I'm tired of living, and I understand, money, it, can give me a better quality of situation and also allow me to help many other people. Okay. So, but people want to get mad at me when I talk about money, but hey, look, I know better. Anyway, people want to choose the least barrier of resistance. And that's why I created the Facebook group, because I know it's easier for people, or it's least resistance to get people into a community. And when they're in the community, then they can be a part of our culture, and the culture is going to do to them what the culture is going to do to them. They're going to see authenticity. They're going to see consistency. They're going to see transparency, and it can't be avoided. And this is why, hello, talking to us, we got to be liking and tagging, not say all the time, every day, but it's a reference of having the information drip. Because a lot of people don't make a decision the first time they hear something. And also, I'm going to be instituting more faces doing the demonstration. Yes, that's you. I'm talking to you. We got to have more faces that are doing the demonstrations. We got to have more voices that are doing the demonstrations. What is this showing to the entire community? Oh, that this thing is more than just Douglas Ford. This black man up here talking, even though he sounds authentic, but let's see more voices. Let's see more faces. Let's hear different accents. Accents. I said that right. Let's see a Jamaican voice. Let's see a Latino accent. Let's hear a Jamaican accent. Let's hear a Trinidadian accent. Let's hear an England accent. Let's hear a London accent. Let's hear an Asian accent. Let's hear a Hispanic accent. Let's hear in Hispanic language. Let's hear in Spanish. Let's hear it in French. All of that. This is when we are really becoming a global entity. Again, as authentic as I'm going to be, as transparent as I'm going to be, we shouldn't limit ourselves in who we are able to attract. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't attract everybody. I'm pretty good. I know people love me, they love to hear from me. But we want a global community because it's going to serve everybody from all walks of life. Okay? So that's what the Facebook group gives us. It gives the people, it gives us the opportunity to cater to people that want to do the least resistant thing in order to, because it's no question that the operation, that the cooperative is going to have 1,000% integrity. But if we limit ourselves and we're not as participant as we need to be, then that's where we drop the ball. But this is where I go back to what David said, David T. Rosen. He said, when you have a system that you can trust, that connects everybody to a yes, and it's just a decision, it's not based on effort or production, that, guys, is what the masses can be successful at. And guess what? I definitely can't be successful without all you guys being successful. There's just no way. Meaning there is no way I'm able to get to where I want to get to or to where I am without many yeses that have taken place. And we all know here, when the yes decision is made, the result is instantly made as well. Like, your result is not relying upon maybe. Y'all remember that little sticky note? Your result is not relying upon, I don't know. No. Your result every time is connected to yes, 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 yes. So I'll have to bring up that board when I showed you guys the $1 million a month, right? No, I don't have to bring that up. So I want you to understand that. So remember, that was $5,300. And we know now I'm going to get us to $5,300 in Co-op Crowd. Okay. But what I want you to understand about the $5,300, I want you to see how many people in this equation are going to receive the $5,300. So we already know everyone starts at 260. So we're right here, we're going to say this is you. Now I'm going to do this from the 260 version, or the 250 version, excuse me, where we're 10xing the amounts, right? So what's going to happen here? What's going to take place? 3 accounts. Also at the co-op combo version. That's the 250 version, okay? So when those 3 accounts also do the co-op combo, what is happening to you? 260. Now, guys, listen to me. This is what I want to get to, the trust factor of the system. This is the trust factor of the system. That when the same thing is done, everybody experiences the same result. Okay. So, and these individuals here do the exact same thing when 3 accounts open up for each of these individuals. It's not just one of them, it's 3 of them here now, because it went from 1 to now a total of 4. You and the 3, that's 4. When these 3 individuals do the exact same thing, and 3 accounts of the co-op combo, 3 accounts of the co-op combo happen for them, right? What are they receiving here? Let's put their number in red. That number is for each 3 of these guys. Now, what are you seeing here? Are you seeing a different number? Are you seeing a different number? See, guys, I can stop it right here, really, because I wanted people to understand. Are you seeing a different number? No. You're seeing the same results when the same decision was done. 3 accounts, 260. 3 accounts, 260 to each one of these people. But we know when they did it, what is happening automatically by default to this number for us. We already know the answer to that. What's the answer, guys? We already know the answer to that. Is by default, it's actually 370. No, that's 380. It's 380, right? Yes, 380. You see, your number goes up by default. Guys, that is the factor of trust there. It's going to do this every time. See, I don't know. See, this is why I say, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to see the big money here. If you just understand that this is going to be the trust factor that this is going to happen every time. So if it's going to happen every time, it's got to happen for these people. If it doesn't happen for these people, then there's no trust. You've compromised the trust of this whole entire economic system. This is what David created this thing, and for us to understand that this would be no point in doing if this same thing that happened for you does not happen for them. So when these people here, that these people up here open up an account for, they instantly receive 260, just like you did previously. But because these people open up an account or open up an account for these people here, they receive the same result. Your result went higher. So these people here do what? 3. What happens here? 260. What happens here? Their number looks like that number. That's when it's game over, guys. That is when it is game over, because that is the trust factor that the masses of people are going to experience. No one is going to not receive these numbers. No one is not going to receive these numbers. And all anybody has to do is the one-time execution. What is the one-time execution? 3 accounts. Just 3 accounts. And so those 3 accounts at the co-op combo, you're looking at out of pocket. This is the out of pocket to do the co-op combo. And that is, well, it's roughly 364 plus the exchange fees. 364 plus exchange fees. So that's why we're saying $1 a day, because there's 365 days in a year. So it's less than $1. Co-op combo. One time out of pocket. Now, since I'm able to trust the system, since the platform is going to operate with 1,000% trust integrity, then I know it's going to perform every time, all the time, no matter what time. Here's what I mean. So we're going to base this on everyone that comes a part of this doing the co-op combo within 24 hours. Watch this, guys. Because this is going to happen. And the reason why it's going to happen, because I'm speaking it into the universe for it to happen. So, within 24 hours, let's put that up here. Let me erase all this here. "24 hours. So, and within 24 hours, so today is Saturday, 3 accounts open up, okay? What's gonna happen here? 260. That's day one. So the next day, so remember, you're done. Now these 3 are gonna do the same thing, right? How many times are they gonna have to do it? 1 time, okay? They open up the 3 accounts. What's gonna happen for them within 24 hours? 260. What happens to you in day 2? Okay, because remember, your day 2 is these people day 1, right? What happens here? 380. That was day 2. Day 3. In black here. What happens here? These people open up 3 accounts. What happens here? 260. What happens to you? 380. What happens here? 870. That was day 3. Keep it going. 3 accounts. What happens here? 260. What happens here? 380. Here. That was day 4. Black ink's kind of running low. I'm going to go to green. Where we're at now, day 5. That's what these people open up 3 accounts, right? No, these people open up 3 accounts now, right? So 3 here. What happens here? 260. What happens here? 380. What happens here? 870. What happens here? 2490. What happens here? 5380. So with everyone, with each person opening up 3 accounts within 24 hours, 24, 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. Day 5, $5,300. Folks, this is going to take place. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. Because why is it going to take place? Because we're not on trial anymore. The world is starting to see that the minute it's done, it's done. What do I mean the minute it's done? Meaning when anyone opens the 3 accounts, or when the 3 accounts open, the result is going to come. It's not going to be no question. So all I did was go from day 1, you were at 260 like these people. Okay. Day 2, this is with everyone doing it within 24 hours. Why is everyone going to want to do it in 24 hours? Because the result is going to happen regardless to when it's done. And so when I'm showing people that in the next 5 days, $5,300 is done for you, well, remember, their day, these people day 1 was your day 2. So when this goes forward again, right, 3, well, what's going to happen? 260. So this will be day 6 here for you ultimately. They're 380. Okay, erase these numbers. I'm going to keep your number right here. Okay. 380, 870, 2490, 5380. Now we know your number is going to go up, but I'm going to keep it there because I want you to see what's happening. So then day 7. So let's erase the numbers again. So that would mean these guys here doing what? The 3, okay? 260. 380. 870. 2490. 5380. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing each of these people get to the same number? Are you seeing these 3 here at the same number? That's going to happen for them the next day. Let me play this video for you.
Allow me to introduce Co-op Crowd, a crowdfunding system that helps everyone everywhere receive money for everything. Imagine receiving the money you want to pay your monthly bills, get out of debt, and help your favorite causes by completing 3 simple doable steps. Imagine being able to complete those 3 simple doable steps in as little as 24 hours and receiving a continuous passive income to last you a lifetime. Would you do the 3 simple doable steps? Of course you would. Step 1, choose your 84, which is your why and how much you require to make it a reality. It could be to cover your monthly expenses, get out of debt, or help your favorite cause. You choose. Step 2, buy 3 Co-op 25 tokens, which activates your cooperative for 84 days, and receive a bonus Pay It Forward Co-op 25 token free, giving you another 28 days, all for a one-time out-of-pocket of $84. Step 3, during the next 84 days, start your fundraising by inviting 3 or more friends who will do the same. That activates your automation and autonomics, helps 10 causes including yours, and allows you to receive ongoing donations. That's it. You're done. Go to coopcrowd.com right now and let's get busy with it.
So I just told you with mathematical certainty, each person doing it in 24 hours. Look what's happening, guys. And everyone only started with a one-time out of pocket of $364 plus exchange fees. And literally by people's 5th day, with everyone they're following doing the strategic duplication within 24 hours, okay? This is what you're looking at. This is gonna take place. This is gonna, trust me when I tell you, this is gonna be starting to happen. And the reason why it's gonna start to happen, because think about what we're doing in the process of this. We're taking a screenshot. Because everybody received that first, right? And then a day later, they got that. And then a day later, they got that. And a day later, they were at this. And a day later, they were at that. Now, as this kept going, trust me, these people were going up. I just wanted you to see, unlike I showed you guys in businessforhome.org, people were able to receive $1 million a month, and trust me, not everybody received that. But let's talk about the system. If this system was over in their company. And it wasn't just that top person receiving $1 million a month, but everybody, 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 everybody. Was receiving the same number. It snowballs effect at different times, but it doesn't matter about the snowball effect as long as the result for everybody is with absolute certainty, with just people doing the exact same thing. Every new person just did the exact same thing. There was no more production that was asked out of any individual in this whole thing than to just 3 people open up an account, or open up an account for 3 people. Today I'm gonna contain myself. I get a little animated on other things, but I want you to understand. See, when I break this down to these $2 million, $10 million fundraisers, they see, wow. This is saying to them, so every fundraiser that we connect to this is going to receive the same level of cash flow. That is correct. See, that's game over, guys. That's, I'm sorry, that is game over. Because see, this just doesn't cater to the top, because we're all, in essence, are pulling together. We're all owners. We all have the same thing to gain. This person, as this, develops out, it's not like these guys receive it and these guys won't. Because again, as the days keep going, what's gonna happen, right? Day 9. Basically, okay, let me go this way. Maybe keep up with it better this way. So that's 260, race that, erase that, erase that, okay? 380, 870, 2490, which is the number that you've seen all these people get. Here you go again, 5380. So that's 4. Well, not, that's, I mean, guys, there's a lot of people within this equation. It's not 3 people here, 3 people here, 3 people here. It's, basically it's multiplied. It has multiplied from well, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but guys, it's multiplying. So this is all three of these people right here receiving the 5380. This is all, this is all these people receiving 5380. All these people here receiving 5380, and so forth and so on. Now, if this can happen in 24 hours with mathematical certainty, surely a day fits into a week, right? So let's go back then. Let's now change it. Let's all change it now from day to week. Remember, a week is 7 days of 24 hours. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And a person has their 3 accounts open, okay? So let's do the money. Let's do the money on that end, okay? Let's do the money with that, the week. Let's do the money with the week, okay? Guys, I'm just showing you the money. It's gonna happen with absolute certainty. So no matter if it takes 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, a week, it's still gonna be the same outcome for everybody. Now people ask, can I bring in more individuals? Yeah, sure. And you can bring in the whole community. But I want you to understand the establishment of the trust. Because, like I said, it is about getting people on the other end of the cash flow that typically wouldn't be able to get in there if they did anything else from a cash flow perspective. Because no one is doing more than this, and this is just being duplicated. Okay? So no one's saying, Hercules, go in here and bring in 50, 20, 100. If you want to, great. And what I would just suggest you do is structure it out and maybe help some of these people get their 3. So yeah, this can get done a whole lot sooner and faster. If everybody brought in 10, 15, but we're not promoting that. We're saying we believe everyone can do 3. 3. All right, anyway. So we're gonna go about week now. So week 1. This is where we go from 24 hours to let's do 8 weeks. 8 weeks. 8 weeks is what? That's 2 months. So week 1. Week 1, 3 accounts open. How much? 260. That's week 1. So your 3 friends from week 1 is your week 2, right? So we're gonna do week 2 now. They open up 3 accounts. What are they receiving? 260. You're going to what? 380. I'm not seeing nothing different, guys, except now we're going to mathematical certainty with everybody taking a week. Because this is already happening. The week is already happening. We're about to gravitate now into 24 hours. So, where we at here? All right, they open up in 3 accounts, right? Right here. So you're done, they're done. Now they're done. They receive what? 260. What's happening? All right, 380, 870. That was week 3. Right here, week 4, 260. No, sorry. They opened 3 accounts, 260. 380, 870, 2490. Yeah. So week 3. No, week 4. Sorry, that was week 4. Week 4, you're at $2,490 every 28 days. Because it's $1 a day that we're employing. Is everyone doing the co-op combo? Guys, the same thing happens with the 84. It's just I'm showing you the 10X version because, I mean, you're 10Xing your amounts. You're able to get money faster, right? But it doesn't mean that, we can't do the 84. We know how the 84 works. 84 works just the same. It's just the amounts are smaller. But once you cross over the 250, guess what? You're upgraded to this version. I'm talking about people that start off here. And they're seeing why starting off here is awesome. But just because you're not able to start off here, let's go ahead and get you in the 84 or the 25 version. Accumulate your money. Because guys, listen, you can't be in the 250 version without participating in the 25 version as well. In the co-op combo, you're in both of them. So not only are we receiving money here, but we're also receiving money from the 25 version as well. Where some are doing the 25 version, and then they're going to use that money to upgrade over here. Is it ready? You start from this from the beginning, or you upgrade it to it, then these numbers are going to work. Because think about it. When you get, when you're over in the 25 version, right, and you accumulate your dollars to 250, it upgrades you. Well, who's coming right after you? Your 3 friends. And they're going to be the same thing. So they're going to be starting off 260. Well, you're going to be starting off 260 first. Then they're going to be at 260 because their friends are coming over as well. And all these numbers happen for everybody. I know that makes sense. So, all right, let's keep this thing going. So we're at week 5 now. Week 5. What we got here? 260. Because they opened up the 3 accounts. Erase these numbers. 380, 870, 2490, 5380. Five weeks. 5 weeks. That's a month and a week. This is happening right now. Week 6. 260, because they opened up 3 accounts. These numbers change. 5380. Remember they were done? 2490. 870. 380. Week 7. 260. 380. 870, right? 2490, right? 5380. Same thing, guys. Now, you guys know these people numbers will be going up. I just want you to see the same thing is happening. Week 8, 260. Come on, man. $24.90, $870, $380. Every time accounts open up, evolving from you, your numbers are going to go up every single time. You're going to open up the 3 accounts. You're going to do the co-op combo. Okay. Your 3 friends are then going to do the co-op combo. 260 comes to you. Okay. It's going to happen this way every single time, guys. I'm sorry. If you get inside of any other company that is about gamble, that is about the result is based on chance, right? Everybody's results are going to vary. Here, it's with absolute certainty, with mathematical certainty, that this happens. So in 8 weeks, you're looking at, with everyone taking a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's gonna happen. You just need 3 people, guys. 3. You just need 3. Okay. I know some of you guys will be a lot more than 3. Awesome. But I want you to look what's gonna happen for everybody that just 3. Everybody, 3. Everybody, 3. Everybody, 3. How many times do they have to do the 3? 1 time ever. I'm not saying 1 time a week. I'm not saying once every week. I'm not saying once every day. I'm not saying once every month. I'm saying 1 time ever. We're not saying 1 time a week. We're not saying 1 time a day. We're not saying 1 time a month. We're saying everyone doing 3 1 time ever. We're not saying do 3 once a week. We're not saying doing 3 once a day. We're not saying doing 3 once a month. We're saying 1 time ever. We're not saying one time a day. We're not saying 1 time a week. We're not saying 1 time a month. We are saying 1 time ever. We're not saying 1 time a day. We're not saying 1 time a week. We're not saying 1 time a month. We are saying 1 time ever. Guys, in about 1 hour and 10 minutes is our locker room training, okay? This is where we come together as a global community, guys, and you guys are hearing from 8 and 7 figure people from this one concept. From this one concept, we're getting the training and the knowledge and the personal development, okay? Basically, it's giving us more insight and drawing up more magnitude and more ground that we're going to conquer, okay, with this platform. But guys, bringing people into the community. This is the least barrier of resistance. You see how we're doing this? People wondering why is our team growing so fast? It's because I'm just following the dynamics of what we have in here. We have low barrier of entry. We have low barrier of execution. And we utilize low barrier of resistance. You get people to a Facebook group, they hear the information. You're leveraging all these dynamics. We're virtually making it just where anybody could really win. We know how hard it is, we know how hard it is maybe for some of you guys to invite to a VBR, okay? Although, yes, we want to do VBRs because VBRs allow us to get into private settings and, answer questions right live, okay? And yes, I would love you guys to join me live on Zoom. You guys got the Zoom number. If you don't, just hit me up and ask for it. You guys can join me live as I go inside of these communities live. But guys, we can trust it. You can trust it, sir. You can trust it, ma'am. You can trust the consistency in which this platform is going to operate with. And as long as I have breath in my body and my tongue is not cleaved to the roof of my mouth, you can trust Douglas Ford is going to be right here with Co-op Crowd. Because there's no reason for me to go anywhere. Money is not my problem anymore. And I don't mean that as if I've gained all the, money that I want from this. No, I know I'm never going to be without money. I know I'm never going to be without money. I know my residual ongoing cash flow is never going to be subject to saturation. It's not, because why? We are creating the track where the money just goes in a circle. And it fails, why? Because everybody's bringing in their three. Their three are doing this. And they're leveraging this group, this community, and their three are doing the same thing, leveraging this community. I've literally had leaders, and again, I'm not advocating that I want people's people or anything like that. No, okay? Because I believe a rising tide raises all ships. And so when your team is booming, our team is booming. It's making the whole global community look great. Now, as long as you're not asking me to do, meetings for you, individual meetings for you, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it integritous, right? Now, if you want to join our team to where you're all affecting us monetarily, then yeah, we'll do meetings for you, okay? But guys, this is open to everyone that's in Co-op Crowd. Come on, come one, come all. There's not going to be any backbiting. If I find out that, that we're having some of that, then of course you'll be expedited from the group. So, and, for me, there is no second chance with that, because I function with 1000% trust. Because when the trust is violated, let me bring up that screen again. Let me bring up that screen because it's no, that's not it. Go here. We'll bring up this screen again here. Y'all see that? Trust, hard to build, easy to lose. We ain't losing. We're not losing. Because we don't want to be in the box. We don't want to be in the ditch, in the dungeon where this industry as a whole has been placed with many people. So no, we're not going to be a Ponzi scheme. We're not going to be one of those things. This is a viable, sustainable, reliable, monetary economic system that is serving everyone. No matter what the fundraiser is, no matter what the church is, no matter what the foundation is, no matter what the business, what the charity, what the nonprofit, and who, we're never going to compromise the trust, period. Because we have an operation that's just too damn good. I'm sorry. It's just too damn great. It is just too damn great. It's not to say it won't have its glitches here and there. Okay. But it ain't going nowhere. So that's my time, guys. I think I've kept you guys for a good hour, maybe a little bit longer. I think you guys know it was value here. Kind of had my thoughts all over the place in the beginning, but I knew once I got into it, it will all get on the track and really start going in the direction of of the value I wanted to hit you guys with today. But guys, one more hour, locker room, Be on there, guys. It's a can't miss. Promote it to your groups. Promote it to your organization. Promote it to guests. Okay. I have people to see the operation is bigger than your group. The operation is bigger than just about us receiving the cash flow. We got to understand what Co-op Crowd is bringing to this planet, man. And a lot of times, again, people may still be equating Co-op Crowd and Co-op life in our communities to things that they've been a part of. To me, our locker room training, as well as our economic system, separates us from anything out there. So, see you guys in one more hour to get to the meeting. Cause guys, listen, you want to be on early because we already have a rule where we're kind of cutting it off at about 5 minutes after. Okay, so get on early. That way you're on there. Get your coffee, get your donut, get your pancakes, your eggs, your bacon, whatever. If you're on the road traveling, just put your earbuds in. Get out your notepad, or get out your napkin. Man, I got so many notes on napkins, right? But be on locker room training. One more hour. I'll see you there. This is D Ford signing off. You guys take care. God bless.